watching these guys tackle it out there. And in this heat, Jackson Baker, this kid, I love the way he surfs. He said he was going out on a 6'6", come more offshore today.
Here we go, straight into it. Jackson Baker up and down. So to round this heat off, we have a standout from yesterday, Torrey Meister. This is our first look at Flavio Nakagima, surfer out of Brazil. Actually, roommates.
Section. And this wave bowled up really nicely. Kind of cut it short right there, but the wave didn't open up on the end, and it just came down on his tail, where he actually just took the brunt of the energy, and then that thing's just going to roll you around under there. He does well to try and get a maneuver off before the whip comes down, but right there.
Yeah, had fun.
And a win here, 10,000 points, could potentially see you back on tour. What's your thought process there, and how are you staying calm?
I haven't really been thinking about it at all. Like, as soon as I lost out in, at Haleiwa, it's just kind of haven't really been thinking about it. Just been enjoying my time here and fun in surf some heats.
Well, that's a constant theme here, having fun and just surfing heats. Davey Cathles, best of luck in the rest of the event. Back up to you guys.
Well, he's not thinking about the qualification picture, but we all are.
Because we've seen him sharing some pastimes with Mr. Gabriel Medina. Look at this. Bino, Lopes, feeling it right here. A couple of nice turns on the open face. So everything's just accentuated today than, you know, in comparison to yesterday. Here's a water shot. There's just a lot more of what we had. So the wind, the lump in the face, the size of the swell.
Put it into perspective. How much bigger is it today than it was yesterday?
Well, we'll get through this replay before we get there. But Meister finding himself a little tube time right there. I love it.
You never know with this guy, do you?
It's crazy. So under the hook, finds himself a little nugget and almost sees a line to come out, but just gets taken down.
This is live action. Jackson Baker fitting a couple turns into that end section. Thing restarts. As we see a look at Jackson Baker, kind of caught a medium way to look clean.
Nice first turn, second turn, really quick, and then finishes on the inside. So best wave of the heat so far goes to Jackson Baker. And look at his first turn's really nice. Big sweep back into the corner, arm positioning, really getting everything turned. I like it. Really great flow on that wave. 3 turns, solid surfing. Look at how comes up into this corner and just pushes hard on the rail in the lip line. That's his second turn on that wave. It was, you know, he's going so fast out there.
Put it into perspective. Well, these guys, they don't want to know how much bigger it is than it was yesterday. Flavio Nakagima. He goes up into the lip, looking a little tentative, even though he is going up into the lip. Not pushing it as hard as we've seen in previous heats.
Off his tail, which means he's using the fins of his board. And trying to engage the rail is something that, you know, on a bigger board, that's what he needs to do to really get that board vertical. So, back foot heavy. Does well, though. Gets a couple of clips up into the lip. You know, tries to get it up in there on that third turn. You can see him coming off the bottom. A little late to the lip line, but does well to come down with it and slams it into the corner again.
Ian Folke in the boardroom. So everyone bringing at least 3 boards down here because we've got board breaking power. Here we go. Bino, Lopes, Bernardo, Schleifer, Lopes in the whitewater, handling it. Gets around a big section, straight up in the lip, up, over, out. Bino down. Here they're saying it's just going to get bigger and bigger throughout the day.
Well, Bino gets a nice runway into this thing, takes a wheelie off the back of that turn, then the whitewater gets a hold of it, and he comes out of it for the inside bowl, throws it up into the lip, and there's a little warble there. So you'll watch in the replay here, there's a lot to deal with on the face. Does well. Whoa! Gets a little whitewater right, but right here, there's a little warble right there, and it threw him up into the lip higher than he wanted to go. So as he comes into this turn, you can see the wave lurch. Right there, he's in it, and it mistimes his turn back down, and unfortunately, he comes off.
He learned quickly It's very hard to surf on the championship tour. Here we go. Torrey Meister. Yep. Finding the tube is a quick one, but he's still got some wave to work with. Big carve. It's Torrey kick stalling it right under the lip. Torrey Meister is back in the conversation. Right behind him, Bino Lopes. Bino. Jackson Baker up late, too late. He's gone. It's Nakagima now. And Nakagima, one little fade, realizes that's a no-go.
It arrives on the reef differently. You can see they're all basically clustered right there. Torrey Meister found himself a really beautiful wave. Had a little, it looked like a wave came through before it and made it really nice and clean on the face. So gets a tube ride, comes out, does a couple of great turns. That's going to be a solid score for Torrey Meister. Look at this water shot, just grabs the wall right off the bat, gets himself a quick tube that comes out, does some nice work on the open face. So finding that wave out there, it's an interesting task, but it's definitely doable. You know, this is a wave that came through probably second out of the set. And he's just stalling up into the top. He's kind of engaging that inside rail, pushing on it, putting his hand in the wall to slow down. And then here he'll readjust his position of his feet. You saw him put his foot back on the tail and then go to work on the open face. So great surfing right there. Bino's wave, he came off the bottom, just a little sticky and out of rhythm with that one. So the 10,000 obviously is first place. You're going to have 10,000 points. And so those are the big events that you're going to be getting the major points from.
So you can win 4 QS 1000s. It's not going to help you. Flavio Nakagima battling through. Nicely done. He could be eyeing something up connection-wise. He's got a lot of water in front of him. The surfer really cracked this thing wide open. You got Jackson Baker with 683. We'll see if Flavio did enough to get a 256.
Gets a little turn into the corner there. Smaller wave, but he's looking for lip line. He finds it on the inside, so he gets a turn off there. He's going to get the score.
Heat recap with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go, starting with Jackson Baker, who started strong. Where's he been?
Well, he's been underwater, but this wave, I think, one of the best surf waves of the heat so far. Really great attack. This one right here from Flavio Nakagima, just kind of holding on to the rope on the back of the bull out here at Sunset Beach today. And this guy, he just knows how to find him. He just threads the needle, comes out on the open face, doing some nice surfing. Little kick snap right there into the lip. The 770 for that wave.
I like that he just stayed with it, kept charging, kept turning.
And Bino kind of gets on the backside of a lump here, out of rhythm. But Bino, you know, if he gets in rhythm out here, he's going to look really, really good.
Jackson Baker only need a 167. Let's see if he can carve this wave up. It's kind of medium insider, not a great wave. Obviously it'll be most likely more than enough, but still going to put him in a precarious situation as Bino Lopes looking at a gem. Nice carve. It's around this lumpy section, straight up in the lip. Success for Bino Lopes.
Yeah, the two-turn banger. I like.
He looks like Torrey Meister late whitewater takeoff, trying to get rid of that 1.5. Somehow gets to his feet in time, finds himself behind this section, and nothing went right on that wave for Torrey Meister.
Let's get a replay. You can see what he did on this wave. Nice entry into the wave, bottom turn, snaps into the corner, nice and clean, holds the rail line coming out of that turn, and then into the lip for that inside section. So attacked it twice, gives him a 6.57, which is a solid score.
All right, well, this was before the buzzer. Flavio Nakagima up and down, needing a 4.97, and just like that, Bino Lopes comes from behind to take the win. Clutch
look,
surfing for Bino.
Look at where Torrey Meister ended up.
And Torrey Meister, his last wave, just a 2-1-3. A shocking upset for the surfer with the best single wave in that heat as Jackson Baker comes up to second place. Anything can happen in these 30-minute heats here at the Vans World Cup of Surfing.